listen to Nana-B critically. Me, can I tell you something? I know for a fact. Say, if you look at Mahmoud Bawumia camp, I'm going to be a say.
I say, and I can't call for a traitors. Bawumia interest are no woman and say NDC ni MPP na tia ba wo se financial to sika for command adenta. Ramadan Mohammed no. Adenta MP se Bawumia konta. Enti yam fa MPP sika for
MPP for bro mo bre wo party ni. Grassroots for bro mo bre.
Ye lusu ye ga mama ba yi. Me pam cho. Mati se nkramofo penifo bia ba bontia be ka se ye nu ye ho se ya nto aba ama Bawumia. In fact, some of the clerics are even openly campaigning for Ken. And openly saying they don't like Bawumia. Not because he's a Muslim or not because he's not a Muslim, but because when you say, why they cannot identify with him.
Scholarship Secretariat. Sir! No, so the mama Bawumia contact foreign phobia almost the two quite. So why should you empower an NDC person to fight against an MPP person? Almost say Ken. Kwadi Ankwanko ye campaign with the crew. So Ken didn't empower anybody
in the NDC.
Hey, now we much empower big James 50,000 SNTB the man or foundation. And why? As why did the NPP fail to do campaign?
Adenta.
Sir, no minimum. You're a Bawumia. During the 2024 election, your parliamentarians not perform better than him. Yeah, no, I perform better than the parliamentarians. That's not true. If you put all the parliamentarians together, their votes were actually higher than what Bawumia got. But I can assure you, the era Kennedy, Kase, Abranti Biadu 18, Obeto Car, Manase, Obenya Car, kind of Obeti Kennedy. Why am I saying this? Because Bawumia did not deliver on most of his promises.
Yeah, MPP now tia kunyaso mi atam loto sika. Edi akwa adente de akoma NDC MP because or Bawumia konta. Na mo so na mo se mo traitor in the MPP. Abra Bawumia to, he is a main traitor. Bawumia ne MPP bon sam bienu masem. Ya pesika de be party yenu. Se oji na o chede mo akonta. Kene de ponya mpo nada. Se na mo fi se ana kendi a traitor. Ana kendi a traitor. And the main traitor in the MPP Bawumia. What imagine national to sika da akoma akonta NDC ni MP okotu MPP MP. Unless I'm probably bro jaboso per resource the NDC seat the ma MPP. Sena ya tam MPP sika the ma NDC ni in adenta. Uria okona san say MPP ni kon tesen. Say crocro the John. Most of them traitor. And then nyame ncha de. Ye who traitor na MPP Dr. Bawumia. Abusuafo na hwefo ma munyina makwaba e de ba solid TV so medin de shaibula sisi enen so Franko the hater aba be kam a yesi nkunya na edi nkomo message say on subscribe to the Solid TV channel and subscribe to the Solid TV channel na free na ekosi the 31st of January 2026 ye be declare honorable Kennedy Kwame Akompel Japan as the MPP fragber and the hase anen nkomo dodo na ekoso enkotiete de yaademo ese busa say Solid TV any Franko the hater yes say ye na ye de factual analysis na ede bro na ene enkomo a ye ba ba dwendwen ho ene say ene video bi enam social media aye leak taped a manfo susu say Nana-B tape na ebi so ono a ose nyame a but you say when an a politician tape ababonte na wa admit say we de ayame a na monfa encheme na ye de say eye ono a say enye ono a the content no and the person ne ye discuss ni busa say so MPP tape ebeboa emetma chi MPP anase ye fa na say e tape tracer me twa ho ba me ba me kwakoma Franko the hater kwaba Abushafo na from Medika mo akwaba de kan ho ne nkoma Franko the hater so akwaba Franko the hater
shabula sisi
na what say
nyame adominia me gisi so ho ye
boko abrabo nso boko
oh ye de nyame ase ye de nyame ase me gisi bibia ye
bibia boko
usika sam ye
usika sam
eye
mintimin kasa ye
am de usika sam nyene
say sia no onum say sia no ye say Bank of Ghana
asasa ye no kra
Bank of Ghana for so ye say tap cent no omode ama say be omukwa no mpedo message sika kwa kan say ana tap Isi ana ya locus scan.
Yes, ana.
Obi a on person be send sika ko frame me shayo. Ka me send scan say Bank of Ghana say tap.
Say God is love not just a any became any problem. So we call then we crack especially Bunu East or Bunu region. Oh Jack Nyamia. When you see ka investments can lock up on prices can be into and farm. But business will do best send your best send.
Nebi na omo de means on best send no. So omo say this is a
some wave
and as say limb fight or say whatever it is.
But
obi o ho a
it's kind of OGB ni emergency.
It depend on baby obi o ho na omo accept the tap send no. Hey baby o ha more other ways omo dey send this can tell them Bank of Ghana mo hwe. Na woni say be say say asoro bo na ho kire na.
Yeah, Shaibula.
Na kotokro kasoro a.
Shaibula.
Timene manfo be won finish business na dia de.
Say bia boko
na so e.
Da nyame ase.
Enema so ko say.
Oh, last year you go so sakakrakra. I know say September right?
Right.
So Nyankopon Adoma next week we are getting into October. So it means October, November, December, January. Close to 4 months. Na Nyankopon
bro ya fe before you new.
Enja muni.
Na election ke say da
we ka second for muni.
There be MPP for.
Okay, MPP for.
Obi akwa elections. Dr. Bawumia the focus on election no. Aduchum.
Aso no ni bronya.
Oze.
Onu ni bronya. Ndi Kennedy money Brian money ayimu na bebre.
Oni de.
Oni bronya.
Adintra.
He's not a Christian.
That's a doctor we American Muslim.
Lasisi. Ya se ba nya abotre. Me se onye Christo ni.
Na me so we American Muslim.
But what say? Christmas is meant for Christians.
Yes.
And you know, edu why Christopher no book. Bia because of politics. And there be a person who did anything, no. He also pledged himself to be a Christian. Where Bob Chanoma, be obedi a man for Brunia and Sadoma. But Lasisi, I'm telling you, Jack, election better.
Franko, I can't say my question.
I never tell you.
Professor Marco Quay committee report, Manyabi.
Aliki.
Manyabi. Now, only my dear. MPP in penning for party for Moshemo. Say they should put the blame on the MPP leadership. On our partner could be. I don't know this Akamana Jeff Kema bad they are. I don't know. But when him say, according to Professor Mark Okwe committee report, was say a yason den and a MPP could be almost say Christian Council a catch MPP for say they are not ready for a Muslim president. And then I'm say President Kufuado any party in pen for because and someone Mahama Akika. So yeah, Dada Bawumia, yeah man me esemi me di party anymore. And omo yeah say then Christian Council your antidote to Omasama Mokano. And they said we don't want Bawumia to be seen like or yeah anti-Christ. So what can we do to erase that impression? Then Bawumia should start mingling with the Christians. And a man who said about Bawumia, saw them you quotation. Now every all night, every 31st night, yeah, Satimane Elson. We wanted to do that, and now they wanted to do that. I said, yeah, a Christopher will not see Bawumia say, or your own enemy, but or you'll be our unity no coherence there. Because now almost say Christian Council for the core party, you don't catch almost say one. Omunim says a Muslim the president, be president, he will try to pave way for Islamic communities to invade the country. But Bawumia don't have that tenor. To what can we do? Bawumia should start visiting churches now they are there. And after this defeat, you know, and I'm here brother consulted the moon say, some Christian Council penny for catch a party for it really worked against the party.
Maybe I'm a catcher. I don't like doing tribal politics. I don't like doing religious politics. But whether we like it or not, those are me personal conviction.
Yeah.
Some person may have this kind of religious and tribal issues when it comes to politics. Whether we like it or not, it has come to stay in Ghana.
Yes.
I see a chance.
Ghana, baby,
some Ghana na Martina.
Yeah.
And a Ghana na for the election pattern.
Yeah.
And I may come once. It has come to stay. I want to take you back.
Yeah.
Now, even if you look at Barack Hussein Obama, that may catch it. The name Hussein was trying to create problems for him.
Yeah.
A true baby. Even one an internal prime minister or they even label him to be someone who is not even a Christian.
Yeah.
If you go to America, majority of the population are Christians.
Yes.
And if you look at greater population, they feel and things there, they be a mecasable assisi. Say it. Near father said, Minimum me bell now coming home. Uba be the president, never become no crowd issues. I know, out of the day,
yes.
Yes, that will be a minimum.
Yeah.
So if you look at this tribal and religious aspect, sometimes they feel and think that the person is coming from our inner circle. So any person put me when I say we have issues with boy. It be a sort of 70 prison programs or the banner. It be me boy my for into my pay friend.
Yeah.
Go and listen to Clinton wife.
Hillary Clinton.
No, what? Stop. Fire when did Hussein Obama. It got to a point the man was forced to produce his baptism certificate. Excess or no, on Muslim, or Christian. That is why a lot of people got convinced and decided to say, "On bet trouble Adam will defend Barack Hussein Obama because of the name Hussein." Now, if you look at Ghana, if you look at the population, majority of the population is Christopher.
Yeah, 72%.
Majority. So if you look at the Muslim world, Muslim community now, we may catch or say a minor. But if you come to Ghana, majority of the Ghanaians take a kind of decision whereby they feel and think that to have an impact on their life.
Okay.
And to a one. Anytime you are going for elections, Biano, among for because they have been to man. Sometimes Ghanaians doesn't look at competence. You should be a free over. Where a Christian, where you call me, okay, or a Nordna, where you are Bruni, or a Santini, and that has come to stay. That is what MPP for the catch or say. If you look at the new patriotic party, their strong goal is Ashanti region. Now, if you look at the NDC, I can say, if you go to the voter region, that is their country behind what we are saying.
Yeah.
And they practice the democratic dispensation. If you go to other jurisdictions, Bible is a strong for a political party and a strong for a political party. But sometimes it depends on how you talk and how you convince people to come on board to come and vote for you.
But Franko, we say MPP and that's Ghana. You started running elections, and yen.
Yes.
Kofu time. Rolling Star.
Yes.
Mills time. This election quite a Saudi Arabia for this cabinet sponsor Bawumia. So what was their interest?
And you see, I was really surprised.
Yeah.
And I wanted to let me get something for you.
Yeah.
Me say I was a student and yes and ne.
Yeah.
Oh, I can make us say the win. The old team be a Mossadi. We are the August 11th, 2019.
Yeah.
Saudi king to build medical universities. See, medical universities, 42 senior high schools in the northern region. Dr. Mahmoud
Bawumia. So Saudi king in interest.
Me say me. I don't believe in politics.
Yeah.
But sometimes Mahmoud Bawumia man who come a man for punching. When he was picked as the running mate, the kind of comments that he made as a running mate, and my man for dinner, so they always want to attack him.
Yeah.
So about until the catcher say, now Koshian come for catcher say you are one of their own.
Yeah.
The reason why they pick you to be the running mate is because you are a Muslim. People are going to attack the issue whereby they see you to be a Muslim.
Yeah.
So let's attack the religious aspect of you. Me say, as you know, now working, His Excellency John Dramani Mama settled Tony Pace in the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, catcher MPP for say. Or catch Mahmoud Bawumia no. Na MPP for the donkey work in nature. Now go and listen to the kind of campaign the NPP was doing.
Yeah.
They were doing tribalistic politics and they were doing religious politics. Say Mahmoud Bawumia, hey, one has one fee, Gabi MP.
Yeah.
Ochibefi. O kosia the Muslim community.
Yeah.
Oh, Masalachi. Ono mudi come on catch am say Mahmoud Bawumia ba. Most of them so you have to make sure some talk about the man. One man say ma, e sorry ka say that you had the person man. Wabano, the new parliament man can wasem.
Yeah.
And a true baby, a section of the Muslim community was not even happy. Me, I don't know the Quran. Maybe I stand to be corrected. But I'm for Philly say, I don't know the cardinal principle of the Islam. My name say Kamunin to me sorry, I don't know.
No. And some of them and Kramofo doesn't believe in Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oko Kramo or
yes.
Or more verse or more dedicated for Mary. Yes, yes, Mammy Mary.
Okay.
And you come Mary.
That's all you
there be.
But you see,
Anna Bawumia say, yes, you ever find Kramofo in heaven.
And you see, Obakaya or Victor Kusibu, he make this kind of statement. Me say no, be say, meaning Kramophobia and it too. Only use word munafiki or something.
Yeah, munafiki be I say, oh, yeah, nyachum.
Minim. Okay. And to a cast as a new year, the man is practicing munafiki.
Yeah.
I'm saying, okay. One day, yes, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Eba, Masachi wa Kumasi Central Mosque. Omoyem asemi you make Kamunio, no madam for Kamunio. And that guy or ye straight, or yes, uncle, he doesn't do politics.
Yeah.
Was say, Omoya sorry no baby we no catch am so omu wi a the vice president and the presidential candidate of the NPP or ba no maba be din komo omo so omo pon obi aso
obi akọ mekwa me hu sa na ekwan no nyina omo kọ omo obakro omo huru no.
And I was extremely surprised. Me imam for me oko ejoso abenase.
Yeah.
There's one imam who called me to his home. I can't even Franko mtio pana me pewasem. Asema ho kan ye no kre. Ye kwa yenkamu for sometimes you have a problem with the friend Dr. Mahmoud because as a Muslim we have issues with you.
Yeah.
Before you can become an Alhaji, meaning you believe in the cardinal principle of Islam. Walk around on Zako Kambone Sano.
Kaba na de adiaba.
Okaya. When they were doing the campaign, Okoshia Sophie, Kenya Sophie,
second time. Adum Chedia.
What has more catcher? Yeah. On Fanatad and Kataniso.
Nenkrim diembra. He doesn't even believe in Allah. He believes in
that statement. I said no. Menana cannot even do it in an open place or public area. I'll do it in the closet because I'm the vice president. I have the NPP presidential candidate. I have every access to get you.
Yeah.
And they made my hold them. Let me take you back.
Yeah.
When the NPP was going for the internal primaries, were crack. Wow, boss, John Bob, boss, Justin Kodia. Okay, so Kodia win elections. You know, a month for whom video. Never public talk to see what the bomb come win elections.
Yeah.
It didn't come in the public domain. But after that, if you want to circulate it, you can circulate it. Yeah. And the truth, but the people had issues with the religious aspect of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. My tribal issues, I don't want to go there because it is an open fact.
But the main problem is why should Saudi Arabia have an interest in Ghanaian election? So Ghana is a sovereign state. Quite around elections. Now more Saudi Arabia for more control Ghana election. Sika omo de ba Ghana de ma Bawumia. So I'm fine. And that says can be na authority chairman for
me say. Another me no mean to we. Say no position bi ba. Na me call the Church of Pentecost. Also call Abia the Church of Pentecost. You might pray and see say Frank going to be leader. Do you know why? There are a lot of benefits you are going to derive. I don't know the intent motive of the Islamic call. I know person almost supported Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Mapa say for the first time, a Muslim is going to be a president in the Fourth Republic for the first time. And I said that let's try to measure and make sure we don't know the kind of intention. Basically, I don't know. And I want to be objective, I want to be straight, I want to be factual, I don't know. Let's help our own to be the president, whereby a bit say we have set up a history. A history is for the first time in the Fourth Republic. Meaning Imam Limam. Or no a Cameroonian, no a Christian.
No a Christian. They did Dr. Hila Liman. And yet Liman. Dr. Hila Liman.
Okay. So for the first time, me that day I was surprised. Me cannot be saying, and I say any power or I should go and check. So I wanted to be straight. I'm that's near Yadiaman. Whether we like it or not, pastors in Ghana, let's see. Me call the Church of Pentecost. Me nitro.
Mona mo daughter 4 million over.
Assembly. First, I know a Drew sa running mate no. Na me. Hey, Enra. Me coffee. Me drive me through. Once I put me far Bank of Ghana kwanzu ra take.
Yeah.
Me so be bomber ben pe. Uni pakro.
Baby.
Afriki Joe.
Me amini Afriki Joe.
Aye. I'm say, "Hey, Afriki." I say, "Wo. Wono shaibu." Ja tinipa. I'm say Afriki mama ka fan. Oh, from so boss. And my mentor Afriki Joe. I saw a chawa hineba. Or hineba seed. Hey, I anopa is somebody come for man's and member. Or be 2 minute action. Any didn't go. Hey, oh, wono shaibu. Inam so, entino. My mentor. La sisi.
Franco.
Obakaya.
Yeah.
Time on person you running mate. Me na nim da Christ do you not call the Church of Pentecost.
Oh, Church of Pentecost.
Na nim da. Until from my candid opinion.
Yeah.
From where I sit, I feel and think that I did objective analysis and whereby I took it from 1992, even goes back. Kofal Dombo tradition in the Bible, you know. That was why I'm a quite so big catch. Na papa na uka bi bo anu so your Pentecost ni.
What sort of?
No, I'm saying that. Mami cancel. As I make you can believe it or not.
Yeah.
The Church of Pentecost.
Yeah.
And lots of people registered their displeasure in Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia by not picking the man.
Okay.
I'm telling you on authority.
I won't feel say be all the random meter dad or my sort of.
Yeah. A true baby. The Christian Council paying for. Yeah. In terms of MPP, they are sitting on a time bomb.
Yeah.
They are quite metal be your moon to me carry inch. I look at them, then I laugh. Like this, I look at them, then I laugh. Do you know why?
No.
Me say, open nipa baako he cannot substantiate matters. He cannot go into the merits and demerits of the matter. Need the NCS would be attempt the amount for pewasma. Sometimes Ghana, I am ya. Wabe kano kreno. Wabe kano kreno. People see you to be a coward.
Unim. When the Kwame Talebe, unim so about MPP. I'm PP.
Why is a million pastor? Or don't mean can MPP. Want me?
MPP.
Me say
MPP.
The NPP party. The NPP party. They should go to Duncan Williams and other pastors to go and beg. As well as Kofa Boy to Mama's house. Let's see whether we like it or not. Krobia, Yanko point Yini Paba. Sani Paway will be the grandpapa. Where? Every Duncan Williams, every GD so me, yes, O Gido, or the Yamasam. But Penny Paba, who control the charismatic arena. Or one ma. Tio, or one ma one ananum, our charismatic arena. No cast my mom for the diagram, don't joke with it.
But I don't say,
yes,
Africa, you're 54 states.
Yes.
The 46th president, or the 45th president, Donald Trump, the inauguration.
Yes.
Omuch in Africa, omuch in the whole world. Pastor, I'm a fan of Bompire Ghana, Duncan Williams.
Me say,
you are joking with him.
Uji, Duncan Williams. Anyashi is to done by an Accra.
Yes.
That word Muslim. Go and check. These are people who control mega churches. 10 years, they control mega churches. They are tossing you an MPP from where Mr. Say an MPP for you flag bearer.
Yeah.
They'll go to this kind of churches to go and plead to talk to their members to vote for them.
Yeah.
Whether they like it or not. The 2016 elections, a lot of pastors, a lot of inconformia prophets have to make sure the NPP have to win. Go and listen to the kind of preaching.
Okay, my way. I
Martin.
Mensa Otabel.
Mensa Otabel.
Now our preacher for living word.
Me say.
What the year MP
in 2012. Even in 2012.
Yeah.
NDC for Katini BB Koya there. He called them fidesz that he used for them. Me say go and look at how the churches did campaign for the new patriotic party.
And then you are attacking the church because of Bawumia.
Yes.
And when you do that, will you still bring Bawumia?
Kwame Talebu.
Now the Bawumia sound bad, then they accuse you.
Me say Kwame Talebu. And I never Kwame Yani say Mahmoud Bawumia. Now no want it. Or Bronya na say so asia you so amada ku want it. Bible so hu ntokwa ko a nyame onkuru bi ma. Odi me enu kosi wo di attention no sipen. Me wo say me man so because me nim say asem bia me ka fa no bia no kre. Bruni bia ni ho a yatete no. E obetra radio ni tin so di mpanfo atem da. Bruni bia ni ho. De to so mienu. Me me bruni. Asantema na bia madwuma. And I'm very careful and circumspect. When it comes to chieftaincy matter, I don't want to go there at all.
Now why should me say your call Bono region on MPP defeat in the Bono region as the result of Abronye junior on the senior.
Last is
no be why.
Me say
omo do mo wura sa Bono hene do ma hene na asante hene asem.
Last is
ama Bono for the feel say any as MP ba more powerful.
I mean can say so. Me as what dey bia na me kan. Me say do say Nyankopon adom. Ba bia nyamman be pieye. Christopher adom ene vida adom ti me hye da mre wo bia say. But last is me papa call pension. A me call bon kotena ho yi. Do say aye ba me call aware bi me ba me call no. First, now man for perception and notion say oh, if you go to the Bono area there, ebia hemfuni too powerful ne sa no man. So they try to even collate them to for this animal. I mean can say me Bono ni. Me Bono ni last is. Whether we like it or not. Krobia ni hine Nyankopon si o.
Yes.
Ya wa hemfo ho. Be Jack. Me say o ya ken.
Opo ya ken.
Na no dey. O tun for ka say yen nayi. Say me kwa koto adua. Me ne me banana. Ti me pack ka kwa bi so ye lawyer. No friend me Zanzibar ho. No dey me tan so Franko ma me nye club akoma na so da bi. Wo dey promote bi ma me. Ye di nkoma Franko. Wonu sa de o tun for ye ne kra ni mrem ni sa na wona am say wo ye den. No so ye lawyer. Na am say tie. Asma me ka cho tie. Nipa no ye acting chief justice. Ono kra ba chia kro wura bunkuto dwa chia.
Yes.
Ono atemra na se no. Tie. They are the interpreters of the law. Yes, say if you go to the Supreme Court, they interpret the law. They toss me, yes, say the law rests in the bosom of the judge. This is not just a common judge or your Supreme Court judge. This is the acting Chief Justice of Ghana. Acting. The President of the Republic. I talk about them. Go and look at Chief Justice. Go and look at him. Regional Commander. Regional Commander will die. Regional Minister. One of region security national in our die. And come and put So when it comes to this kind of tribal issues and chieftaincy matter, you don't go there. But the NPP sat.
Yeah.
No, Abonye, Panyumono, Papa no, maybe Papa. Ne baba kwa feba ku wata feba ku askwadu.
Okay.
Me sunya be papa personally fie ye ben omo.
Okay.
Ne nua prayer friend Francis Obribwahin.
Okay.
Or a judge.
Okay.
And that way the things that he was saying, whereby you can even descend so low into the gutters and put Domahini to the gutters, people had issues with it.
Yes.
Let's not forget.
Yeah.
Domahini akonwano e fa akofa chade abesimi now.
Yes.
You don't joke with it. And you're tossing you know say any statement that you make can make and will make the party.
The party.
Because Nipona OT no or the buffoni ya betu kwa trouble the TNPP.
And to be a politician, stay away from Manshia and the Bruno issues. So simple as that.
Maybe talk about it.
Maybe talk. That I self do them say, oh yeah, you Jauba, or fuck come the Suswa. And for us some codom, I have so and for us some Manshia.
Lasisi.
Not poor baby nam.
Me say, they play by their sizes. So I didn't know why you doesn't as a political party doesn't even go there. Now this one person,
Mama Chawadi,
yes,
they are not measure the Domahine Yenny now. Now me names say Oba Regional House of Chiefs for a meeting. Ewo Kumasi. Ada me ko share on Ken Ewo airport.
Yes.
Yeah, what's the most Domahine there? Was he?
Yes.
And in such a person, Oba or want protection or there. Now wo Oba Kumasi. Now wo Accra Suko no mase. Wo na akwa kwamo. For what?
Meme hene no. Open papa koye too down to earth. On so dey na ba be say me dey na. Wo say me na mabonte am so Franco, I you show TV so a me call sorry say
yeah.
And then so for back pass say on bisam he surprised. I'm say so him TV so a as a direct opposite of what I come to the church to do. I'm saying so anytime be hum bia me din but adan
Oba element of TV so
I'm say me tena say adwuma na me.
Yeah.
Domahene say dey here asantini.
Okay. Yeah, Matisa. As I was it maybe awkward? Near catch yes, okay, go cast and just by way of the kind.
Ninu be a friend go besh.
Okay.
Ninu be me say open papa koy too down to earth Domahene. Open papa ko chiska or drain a man for way Domahene. The chief tendency matter there, your one kasana seven, one come myself. I don't come in.
No more
and the political party will sit down. Big men in the MPP couldn't talk. Obribwahin so not to be TV. Omom na H 1715 na also na enwo.
Yes.
And the ben and we be see ya and we and you
also omo address as the former deputy secretary of the party. Franco, you this league tape Emra. You this league.
Actually, there's one fact that I want to bring along. That fact, let's say no minimum, you're a Bawumia. During the 2024 election, your parliamentarians no perform better than him. Yeah, no, I perform better than the parliamentarians. That's not true. If you put all the parliamentarians together, their votes were actually higher than what Bawumia got. But I can assure you, the era Kennedy, Kase, Abranti Biadu 18, Obeto Car, Manase, Obenya Car, kind of Obeki Kennedy. Why am I saying this? Because Bawumia did not deliver on most of his promises. One village, one dam, anya you. Or no one go judge na. One village, one dam, no anya ye. One constituency, 1 million, no anya ye. Palugu Dam, what's in a studio, we can say it is NPP's flagship program and not Palugu Dam for anyone. It was problematic. Okujina Cape Coast Corp promising harbor, a new harbor to be built. No promising airport to Cape Coast. Yeah, the Nadu Kujina Hoka say, Yano Kure, it does any home. It didn't happen. Okujina Yura, Yuru Sarabutu, a year in Krabopeni, and promising to say,
how many times do you go to the gym?
Arabia, and say, Obabi see a medical university. We are 42 senior high schools. Amagana. It never happened. How many times did the Bawumia promise people? He promised Ghana heaven. He promised a good economy. As we speak now, if Bawumia and Timika economy wasn't beyond Ghana for, in today, Ghana for you. And that's why I'm saying MPP, yeah, acquire your first superpower. No, you're promising kind of baby. Some promise no, you're about me to me yet. He can't, because even if he makes it, nobody will believe him. But look at you are Kennedy. From the time of your politics, everything he has promised, he has delivered. I give you about promising the Pia will deliver. And now you are not ye primacy or promises say. And best you are one of the trouble Cassia Diamano or be your factory Diamon. Many will say, what cut a short a quarter top and Sassibe Bray voter region because they voted for him massively. Was starting a $36 million ethanol factory in voter region after his promise. Just after the campaign, we see a one call. No starting a money and for me idea and no their questions are saying a factory, he has cut the short and the $36 million ethanol factory is being started. Me can say and they was I go cut the short our central region. Yeah, only see the largest pharmaceutical company in Africa. It's happening right now. He's cut the short today because Central Region was also a base that supported him. So anytime Bianwa Papa or make any promise he delivers on his promises. The question is, if he said you lose ye mama by become cho Mati sen kremu phobia phobia babontia bekase ye no ye ho say yanto aba ama Bawumia. In fact, some of the clerics are even openly campaigning for Ken and openly saying they don't like Bawumia, not because he's a Muslim or not because he's not a Muslim, but because when you say why ye maybe one more crowd they cannot identify with him. The Bawumia Mati say Kusasi, phobia Pia Bonjaka said, only mistake, Jaffe, ever told Bawumia. One more, a couple, about 555. Yeah, Kennedy Numia 0, and was slim home. Yeah, yeah, but 2 men, 1, 2, 0 by you. If I'm a child, what is all about a Picasso no. And ye be a central region for all about a Picasso, you know, you see Anto Obama, Bawumia. If I'm a child, I was for Miss Remo, too many here. Nasabi say, quiet da. Eta, ne concerning a dinner, almost a bit. See, if I was going to come so be a move on to me.
Good. Franco,
Hey.
that is a tape I said a dab on.
I'm running in Yamenai.
Oh, yeah, tape will be
And running
what you moon.
Enra,
Almost a leak, a doctor, and Yamia.
what am I back? Enra, no one who's a pay movie for the new patriotic party just enemy.
Okay.
No, so Franco, I want you to listen to this tape critically. Only for Casabro for the baby. Chama
Jeffers, okay.
Or no one or frame. No, me didn't go on kinds of Franco Mr. I want you to read this critically. No, so interested.
Oh,
On no can assem, no can ye or no bewu.
Chama Jeffers.
Oh, he's a good person. Till I say, no, I want to send him, and I'm so okay. Let me listen to it. Ghana. There's only one politician palming him, and not somebody or the two one a kind. I see you don't get
okay.
Kaya. One day, Mr. Ghana politicians they will always play with our conscience and intelligence. 2020 elections, the NDC says they've won the elections.
Yeah.
They told their supporters to go to the Electoral Commission to create a certain kind of intimidation. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, because some machines are man for go. Okay, so I said, don't get here. Episode by the national chairman. Or no for swamp of.
Yeah.
Was so a group baby no. Or for swamp of became too arrogant, egoistic by me.
Yeah.
And if for swamp of phobic class on mommy making sure say or more elections and they are going to tabulate the system for about 5 or 6 regions by and a crash here in Sanoma. And he was speaking to the delegates of the NDC.
Yeah.
Omuye and among for because they want to do diabolic with it.
Yeah.
No, I said don't get leaked.
Yeah.
They call the man says on the kind.
And you leak, and I'm kind.
That day, I said to myself, like, this is one of the people my respect for him has risen.
And this person.
One can say adopted.
Debbie.
One can say fake. Majority of Ghanaians from your politicians. Omasamba. I don't be real Ghana for you and say adopted.
Okay, wow, offer. Canapa. Pajamas.
Over 360.
Video. O papa pen mu jina mu down. Say adopted.
Me say Ghana. So go and listen. Majority of the people, if issues pop up, or a tape. A tape your doctor. Young tape your original.
Yeah. Say doctor one can say doctor tape your original.
Lasisi. And some no more can.
Yeah.
Whether it's doctored or not. Let's look at the content and the contents of the matter.
Okay.
Let's agree. So they adopted.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Say doctor.
But they are party in the kind. They are party produce in the kind.
Me. Asma making. Asma making. Asma saying mystery.
Now, Franko,
majority of the people are
a doctor, and young doctor, Chan the kind, young Jeff the kind, young John Moore can also own a new
Cassan. I'm a Cassan. Ghana. Open my semblance is Sam's make a doctor. The meaning who yen is a CA. A semblance is a doctor. I know Franco Casa, Nipan Casa, so one, I generated
Asante intelligence.
Thank you. Any sound money generated. Lasisi,
Uncle.
What's your man and a big the NPP party is at the crossroad?
Are they?
The NPP party. May I say what be a catch or say? No crana bakwaba.
Yeah.
People have issues with me because they feel and think that maybe Yans Maya can and was a no a busy new NPP from Sumu, a 2 months no to. Okay. Obakaya, it do make me no. There was a certain kind of pressure on us.
Yeah.
Me say, no ha. And I catch him the case when you know the act. Yeah. Chab, me no my doing commerce so come na me truthful. And I'm saying that also come na. Jack emisero. Yen part na pressure ba so yes so sora ni shaibu. Na de ben na mo attack na mo yesi na mo yesi. Na bisa say that's all say yen kan kora am say na say allow me to do my job. La sisi. Me no nsema ye kan yen nyina a ye gu so ye kan. Eno na the national organizer of the NPP aka.
Was in pain.
One, Mahmoud Bawumia is the only candidate who was even doing campaign against their own policies.
Yeah.
Their own policies. And the Mahmoud Bawumia and as our betting a buy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Betting tax.
Yeah.
Kwajo upon come and then bro for MPs Maku 15. Mami can't show. Today I want to tell you something. Where? Brian is a very smart person.
Yeah. What was it?
Like, on carry, but as a podcast pundit, Martina Sidia with in between the lines. Brian, or you're very smart and very strategic, but more we are president, my being called. He has an ambition to be a president.
Yeah.
But when himself go football, we see a coin.
Yeah.
Where? Another. If Mahmoud Bawumia wins the flag bearership, Mahmoud Bawumia becomes the president of the MPP. Brian, the ideology and agenda is over.
Yeah.
You know why?
Yeah.
Some from Bawumia,
yeah.
They are going to be more resource.
Yeah.
That's why I make catch on.
Yeah.
On being yes, and Mahmoud Bawumia, because of loyalty, will try to make sure that some he will give them bigger portfolios and positions. Yeah. Whereby financially they will be sound.
Yeah.
Whereby they can fight against Brian.
Yeah.
I'm make it pa. Me, Madam Fo. Obi say couple say. Obi to be the president. But when angry on them.
Yeah.
Now look at Omo Makekake no. Kwajo Ponkuma has a presidential ambition.
Yeah.
Until him baby on them.
Yeah.
They know the man to be a weak candidate. They know. Hey, Utie and someone in the B Kenya. The kind of product a MPP for the Babontin was bad.
Yeah.
Hey, yo Kroma. Message Kamuni Papa Bien over Katos a betting at the Papa.
Yeah, be.
Kamuni Papa Bien.
Kamuni Papa Bien is a couple some fee.
Thank you. Bienho. Tell the Biame Katos so Kona copium our young Gadansia in Camofo betting in Unibo. If or say Chemen Sabonzu catch or say the reason why they brought the sports betting to discourage the youth from doing betting. Mahmoud Bawumia so back catch Tio was no say report to your mama kwada mo maso Pastor Wingham. Wingham or catch that Wingham say a church on the major mama find near my Assemblies of God for. Tenas Wakainu. Mahmoud Bawumia and can come for a bomb more principles and cardinals they don't joke with it too. Mahmoud Bawumia
e kremuni.
Na me kama sem. Mahmoud Bawumia say
yes what you kremu Franko.
Hey.
Messi yes say
the greatest of respect.
Messi yes say me come see you. It is allegation man for can. Na here beto about the endis for omoka.
Oh.
Na kram na bi. Na kremoni timi gura bosun fia Franko na we anything.
La sisi.
Me bu sa asem say kremoni etimi gura bosun fia Franko na we ending.
So I'm sticking to the matter. And I'm say If you look at Mahmoud Bawumia's more no more here, it affected the New Patriotic Party. Now me catch yourself from GSM. Almost say 41.7% of the population is sports betting.
Yeah.
14,960,000 Ghanaians in the sports betting. The biggest congregation in Ghana. We flew an answer as of for now, so it got to a point. Now what is our more economy?
Yeah.
It got to a point the economy was in shambles.
Yeah.
No, Mitiunia Kwame Taliban. And what fake in the Japan was a few passing. There's out no more catcher said economy they were thinking about their personal interest. Abonye, Mammy Mr. Wassam. Say no personal interest. I don't know my person we are. And Kakra won't send for us or you regional chairman. I know, yes, I know personal interest. And I can't drink Ghana for one. And can you know some Mahmoud Bawumia was a weak candidate?
Yeah.
You knew it. But because of your personal interest, now what you are the nominee, Papa Nipa Bako, would me just kind of transparent for you. We are not do be quite now and also. Now the Jaria Bre we come, now we are Bre we come, now we are Bre we come. Let's say, what's why a Bema? I took one put money for a take on once uncle. Once uncle. And if you look at Mahmoud Bawumia, what are the big serious? MPP executives Nankasani, they know.
I thought when him say Bawumia, only could do what we do.
They know, say it is only going to be a miracle, a divine intervention. Be and a Bama Ghana fight best as a pass of more trouble from Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
But the bad news, even said, Mama Messe economy said they are said the Christian would think say we want a Christian leader.
Listen to them a bit critically. Me, can I tell you something? I know for a fact. Say, if you look at Mahmoud Bawumia, come from pen and be yourself.
So I did.
Huh?
Yes, so then I be in Sikadi and the too much.
And yes, Sikadi. They say, well, and yes, I'm going to meet Miaka.
Nana-B so Piscadia too much. What is Camazon Koya Juma no could
Disika said, dear, me minute Nana-B, if I don't share 2 or 3 pay. Because I said, maybe I could go by my buy. Now could job just buy my semi channel rich condu so. The Akihono. And I'm a question on Nana-B apart from no, there be. Or no, be a close ally, me close pa. You get me? When you close pa. Bella Sisi, I'm telling you.
But Franco, so what a national electoral authority issue now about?
Like me say me can you.
I'm in chair there. Me, my course will bring. When him say, President Kufuor the swako from Musayano. I know fee say Dr. Bawumia so boy. There are certain state agencies
or the man
or the man.
Say they are buying me first 17 or more 30 the chairman Crawford.
National Electoral Authority, ne can the Dr. Bawumia. And the boss, ne can the Bawumia. So Bawumia na day Samuel Kukwat now.
Yes.
So na Samuel could you know what to work again. Bawumia na pretty National Electoral Authority.
Hey,
na Cremonia.
As how can say serious?
Cremonia he chachaso.
No, as how can say serious statement.
Me say na Samuel could to work again. Bawumia na control National Electoral Authority. She eba so almost on my best sika che bi na buy no. When Adenta MP list din buy no, Samuel Oku can say there be NDC ni. Ya ho na Bawumia suma Antonia buy for Cabo. Amo the list e buy Dr. Bawumia sign so. Say he should disburse this money because I got the me do aba betna. What me na so. Me na make sure the obey.
We di kwa me say me control.
Adenta MP no. Sa 50,000 abros 50,000. Samira Bawumia kwa 2 million Ghana cedis. Ana edokoye on so foundation. Ana Rebecca Kufuor THK am edokoye. Enti the court dream my course National Electoral Authority Bawumia shechire.
Eh, as ma can say
na Cremonia of your lotus.
Me nsu ayen kenkan me ntie mu yi.
Me say enu na me ye say on Samuel Oku on support Bawumia. Ti me say ka go after
objectivity. Because I'm sure. Me da bia you know me.
Yeah.
And you know my objectivity.
Yeah.
I know Samuel Oku. He doesn't belong to the Kennedy camp.
There be.
But me da bia meka. Me say Obia won the right and the freedom to join any association or group that he wants.
Yes.
As you look at the merits and demerits of the matter.
Franco, me say ka me ba be gina Samuel Oku ba me say me ye cause.
Gina no so in objective way.
Me say me be gina no so.
Diabetes.
Do
you know my problems?
So no sorry o gina ken so.
You know.
Enti me am say there be ma me gina no so. Ti am say let me place course. When am say National Electoral Authority ye de ma Bawumia. So Samuel Oku to no all the decisions be because of Bawumia na take.
And I no problem more about so. Ninja me bo about say you've taken emotions and sentiments out. What say asem ne buy no. Nanka person would gina ne so. Maybe you are not even privy to facts or evidences. But just because or cassette ya papa or cassette ya dictia or Ken, Etia Ken. Maybe your camp bintino. Maybe you are not in a good position with him. O pese bi anka fire no. But when you are daje, eye course otieti mu am pay for adwo mu didi nkomo no. Now you rescinded your decision ana beboa.
Yeah.
Bi nyame din pa ochew. Efi na ekro. Koso say ya so obi ya obi ka Ken asem. Na say Ken asem e raw veins mu say e raw akoma mu say ya. Do your background checks and attack the issue, don't attack the personality.
Fuck one musa asem. Fuck almost sorry almost say and I can call for a traitors. Bawumia interest na ewo any say NDC ni MPP na tia ban wo say national to scan for command adenta. Ni interest say
medie nukle wo musa me nkenkan na me hu ye. So I'm going to base my emphasis on what you are saying. If what you are saying is true.
Yeah, okay.
And also you'll be a Jude.
Ramadan Mohammed no. Adenta MP say Bawumia konta.
Aye.
Nti yam find MPP
say MPP for bra mo bra wo party ni. Grassroots for bra mo bra. Obi ho pe contract ba akopɛ. Obi de sika wura party nim na no magazine focus share mamu gba me ansema na mo kan. Wo ba kaya sa na scholarship ho na menya problem okay.
Yeah.
Scholarship secretariat. Sa na so de mama mu gba me an contact foreign asofo bi o mo so di two kwan. So why should you empower an NDC person to fight against an MPP person? Tio, almost almost say Ken. Kwadi ankwanko ye campaign with the group. Tio, Ken did empower anybody
in the MDC.
Hey, now we mutu empower big James 50,000. SNGB the man of foundation. And why? Why did the MPP fail to do campaign?
Adenta. Ya MPP na otia kunya so me atam loto sika. E dia akwa adenta dia koma NDC MP because o Bawumia konta. Na mo so na mo se mo pe traitor in the MPP. Abra Bawumia to. He is a main traitor. Bawumia ne MPP bon sam. Se sad party sika e de komo akonta. Che wonim say campaign sika 2024 year de kono. Bawumia yi mu 4 million Ghana cedi e de komo anakonta wa adenta. Adenta.
Hey, now
you know Korea was say Obianu Masem. Really? Obianu Masem. Ya pesika de be party you. Say oji na o twede mo akonta.
Na ji sase wa wo kai die. Ase
o twede mo akonta. Na national authority issue na buy no. Ya tima cha koma Atamet Foundation NDC ni. Kwaku anyudo. Say anu nti na osore anu ya tima cha koma. Then Franko so do you tell me say and NDC na wa bam. National authority o da so. O so be ka so mo chiche sika. E di ama acha me bia so MPP MP so. Na me say Kende Japan yang po nada. Say na mo feel say ana Kende a traitor. Ana Kende a traitor. And the main traitor in the MPP e Bawumia. What imagine national to sika da come akonta NDC ni MP okotu MPP MP. Na mebo Franko. So MPP ni na no kwa contest Adenta MDC MP no in 2024 no kwa ede. No kwa ede. Because party na resource no.
Enya sa obaye odi Mahmoud Bawumia.
Oyo ba bi o. Me say MPP resource NDC parliamentary candidate in Adenta. Now corner so sa presenting candidate say onko contest. How possible?
That is ajimisam. The who can na no credit ajimisam.
Franko me say what that be no credit.
That me point na say na. I'm not privy to the facts.
Hey.
Everyone I privy to the facts. And I'm not privy to it. And I'm getting substantial evidence to even back my claim. You know me for a fact. I mean, because I'm getting the same way saying it. I fear, I care less about how people will feel. Tell me, I some who can say, "Sa panetia." And now some do me trouble the dear dance here. And then come the and one when people found quite campaign.
Say Yakunta seat. Yakunta seat.
Now Moku 50,000 the NDC ni.
Yeah.
I'm reason here the motive near there.
Say Makunta no mo president, mo vice president. Makunta no mo flag bearer. Makunta ene mo flag bearer.
That is how who.
Na party for. Me say o ko bosomo frɛ parliamentary candidate no obre Alesampa bin bre odwaboso per resource e dia NDC seat e dia ma MPP. Say na ya tam MPP sika e dia ma NDC ni in Adenta. Uwi a o ko na asan say MPP ni contest. Say krokro de John. Mo se mo petrata ene nyame ncha de ye hu traitor na MPP Dr. Bawumia abusia for Franko the hater na hotel nka me din de shaibula sisi be je da foforo.